Each school has a unique set of athletic director expectations, which are goals that you'll need to accomplish as a coach. The school's demeanor will impact how they respond if you miss certain expectations. Patient schools will give you a longer leash, while some schools will be demanding from day one. These factors all feed into your dynasty blueprint by influencing your dynasty point budget. A bigger budget means you can hire more staff, upgrade your school's facilities, and invest more NIL on your roster. Now it's time to choose your role. Here, you can create your own coach or choose to play as. Now you need to choose your coach's archetype. As a motivator, you'll be focused on developing and inspiring your players. Recruiters excel in finding and bringing in new talent to their programs. Tacticians maximize your team's chances of success on game day with their understanding of the X's and O's. Make sure you review your athletic director expectations often. They are the key to the success of your program, as completing some expectations will give you dynasty points that you can use to shape your dynasty blueprint. Your expectations will change annually and get more difficult. Welcome to staged recruiting. Like previous years, recruiting follows 3 important stages. Stage 1 is adding players to your recruiting board where you can gain intel on their values and what they want from a school. It is important to make the right offer to the right players. Each player has their own NIL expectations. Offering more than their expected NIL could give you a weekly bonus, but offering less than expected could give your school a negative influence hit. Stage 2 begins once you're in a recruit's top 5, and this is when you begin selling your program to them. One key difference this year is that as a part of your scholarship, you can give recruits NIL, which may give you weekly bonuses if it meets the recruit's valuation. Finally, Stage 3 is all about closing in on a recruit by hosting them on campus and emphasizing your school's specific strengths to get a commitment from them before signing day. A live look between the hedges. Sanford Stadium in Athens. A Week 1 showdown between two teams hoping to get things started on a great note. It's the Condors and the Georgia Bulldogs. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Anytime you step between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, you know you are on hallowed ground in college football. This is one of the best places you'll ever watch a college football game. The red and the black, the dogs, even the Uggas are buried in the stadium. This is one of the most iconic spots in all of college football. Back to you.
All right, Holly. So Georgia's kicker headed to the football to start this 2026 season. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Condors offense will be first on the attack. And let me tell you about these linebackers. This group can make life miserable on any offense. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. The give to the left side. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Might as well stick with him. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. You hate to see this, all of the work in the offseason and injury this early in the year. And it'll be the Condors lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Condors come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They give it to the freshman, first carry of his career. He'll be stopped after picking up 5, and boy, did he lower those pads and keep those feet moving. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To the ground with the back. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Keeps it himself. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And it'll be the Condors are flying down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to the run. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. The Dogs are off the leash and coming after him on 3rd down. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They've finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
So Georgia's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. He may have a matchup on the outside he can really take advantage of. A lot of teams have attacked this corner. Running inside, it's Phillips. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Off play action. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. After the down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Here's a little room there. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43.
Yeah, and how about the 3rd down run play? And this is an offense that they can do a lot of different things, so they make you guard the whole field, but you might want to start with that running back. And he makes the big play, gets the 3rd down conversion, gets him a new set of downs.
He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and they are rolling.
Well, you're seeing the balance this offense has and how they can create explosive plays in a variety of ways. We just saw one come in the run game, and now you see one coming in the passing game. I'll tell you, they've got this defense on their heels.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Let's take a little step back and have a look at Georgia. They start the season in the top 5, prime position to make a run. But what's the biggest danger there, Jesse?
Well, they need to avoid complacency. Top 5 tells me you've got potential. You were a good team a year ago. You got a lot of talent. But there's going to be a lot of really tough games on the schedule this year, David. So why not start early, right here in week 1, and come shooting out of the cannon?
Shooting out of the cannon with a start that everybody gets to look at, see how good you are. And that first impression is really big, right? Like, you can start climbing quickly and really get a high marks in people's heads if you can start the season on a...
Touchdown, Bulldog! They strike first. They strike first, and that opening drive of the season could not have gone better.
And that's why this running back is so dangerous. It's not just handing him off the football, but he's a weapon in the passing game. You see his ability to catch it, turn up field, make people miss, and find the end zone.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Hands it off on the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 5 on that first play, and now it's 2nd and 15. Back to throw, it's right. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Tried to find some running room, but there was none to be had, and he's well short. It'll be 4th and 5. The Condors will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he makes the fair catch deep in his own territory. He might have a question or 2 to answer about that decision. Handoff to the lone back. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. He's got it down the field. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Dogs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. Makes the catch. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Well, guys, it's Georgia holding the lead at the end of the quarter. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. About to start the second period here. Holly, what have you got on the weather?
Well, guys, as I mentioned early in that first quarter, there was some rain, but the bad news, it is getting very heavy right now. Players are starting to rush and grab their jackets, trying to get towels to dry off the ball. Things are starting to get a little bit crazy down here on the sideline as the rain is really coming down. Back to you.
Keep that super Doppler cranked up there, Holly. We'll look forward to it. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. To the air, it's Stockton. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll try to do it himself. He is guided out of bounds, and they'll mark it at the 28. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. Working that left side now. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. I think on that last completion.
Touchdown, Bulldog! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. On the move from inside his 5. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Dogs are barking and growling and trying to hold him here on 3rd down. To the air, it's right. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And it'll be the Condors will try to pin them back with the punt. Oh, look at this thing. They may need a flight attendant on that one. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. He leaves it with his back. Still on his feet at the 45. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. He's got 67 yards on the ground, and he wanted to make a first impression, and he's doing that in this opening game. The Dogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Phillips. He makes the stop at the 33, but 10 yards on that play and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. And he had just enough to will that one home. And that lead grows even bigger.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The option, he'll keep it. Nowhere to go, and the ball's loose. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
Hey, you know what's really easy? It's easy to say, hey, quarterback, run out there, pitch off of that guy, and now your running back gets to go play one-on-one with somebody else. It's got to all work timing-wise, and the defense did a great job flying up, nowhere to go, make the play, make a quick decision, and you get the fumble and recover it in the backfield.
How big can this be for this offense, taking advantage of the turnover and starting with the 1st and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Off the play fake. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia! Fitted in the window for the score. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hitting the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for a man. It's right. Got it. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Well, after not getting a thing done on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 24. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Quarterback keep. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. It'll be 3rd and long. Doing it himself again. There's some room. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Obviously didn't like what he saw on 1st down, and they use the timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build a little momentum, get the right play called after picking up the 1st down. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run the option. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. And they got it. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
Well, one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
The Condors send out the punt unit. My goodness, he unloads on that one. Signal goes into the air, and he makes the fair catch at the 10. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Handoff to the single back. Just burrowed right into the middle, and this clock keeps running here late in the second quarter. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We start with a look at Ohio State taking on the Ball State Cardinals. And it's the Buckeyes looking to win their home opener. They haven't had a ton of success with that in recent years, but they've got the lead right now in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game at Sanford Stadium at Athens. What a day so far from that stud linebacker. He's truly the quarterback of that defense, and he's really dictating the way things are going. A dynamic defender in every sense of the word. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas between the hedges in Sanford Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. We're just about ready to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. The run inside. It's Phillips. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Georgia ready to dial it up on another first down. Right back to the well. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Maybe a crease. He now has 84 yards rushing now here in Week 1. A solid start to this new campaign. They'll give it to him again. Shakes off the defender. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. And the Bulldogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. First carry of the season for this transfer. Touchdown Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in Game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's King. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. Snags it quickly on the left. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And it'll be the Condors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to the counter. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's 3rd down now. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Condors decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Let's see what he can do with it. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. There he goes. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
I think a big key in this team's success today has been their ability to run the football. They've been able to just hand it off and go churn out yards. They've had this defense on their heels all game long. It's given them a big cushion in this game so far. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far. Back to pass, it's Stockton. Strong pass rush, gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Georgia sent out the punt team. They'll have to punt for the 1st time this afternoon. And he tried to pin him deep with that punt. Instead, it goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Keeps it on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
How do you not love to see that when your cornerback gets in the run fit? When he's not scared to come up and tackle. A lot of those guys, they can be prima donnas. They don't want to tackle. Nice job seeing it. And as soon as that thing's pitched, you can tell, man, he pulls the trigger and makes the tackle for the loss.
And everybody in the stadium knew that was going to be a pass, right, guys? I mean, it's 3rd down. You're trailing by so many points right now, and the defense is just smelling blood in the water. They're like sharks out there right now, getting after the quarterback. They've been doing that all game, by the way, and that's a trend that looks like it's just simply going to continue.
Probably not quite as good as he hoped as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Wiley. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
Man, they've been scoring a lot of points. When you've got the skill and you've got the speed outside of wide receiver, that's why. And here we are in the 2nd half, and nothing's changing. If they can't cover us, we're going to keep taking shots. And that's what you got to do. This quarterback right now, he's in a beautiful rhythm. He's seeing the field. The game looks slow to him right now.
Maybe some room here. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Back to throw, it's Stockton. Under fire. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. We've reached the break, and Georgia is on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Makes the grab. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Bulldogs have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And add it on again. This offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
And right down the middle. He'll return it. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Condors make their way onto the field to open this drive. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. Tight end now in motion. Gives it on the option. Makes it past the marker. There's a crease. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45. Out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. It'll be a gain of 6. That's up 2nd and 4. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Looking for space. It's Stevens. Snowed under by the defense. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. He'll take it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And it'll be the Condors will line up to punt it away. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Punt is in the air on 4th down. Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone. Coverage was all over him before he had a chance to breathe, and they knock him down deep in his own territory. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Breaks into the open. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. He lobs one high down the left side. Makes a grab deep. Hits the crease. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Game one, you want to come out, put drives like that together, score a bunch of points, and especially at home. Give your home crowd something to get excited about. They have today. They've been jacked up, and they're going to go 1-0.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finished with a bang, a 71-yard scoring strike. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. On the option. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Unloads quickly. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. With the clock running, this should be the final play. We've waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This is
Go, go!